on my last video, I did do a life update video because there was just so many things that was happening and I got pretty personal in that video. It's going to be like a bonus video because it is a tag video that I'm doing from another YouTuber, and it's in conjunction with celebrating the Independence Day of my country. So originally I'm from Belize, and every September we have like this huge celebration because that's like Belize Independence Month. So we found our independence on September 21st, 1981. So just a couple years before I was born. So I was born in 86. So we're pretty close in age, right? So there's a follow YouTuber on YouTube, obviously. She did a tag video. It's called This or That Belizean Style Tag Video. Her channel is Beauty and The Kinks, so I will put her information down here so you can go and check out her video. And she just did a really fun tag that I said, you know what, I'm gonna actually do it because it sounds really cool, and we're celebrating Independence Month, you know, Independence Day, which is actually tomorrow because today is the 20th, so tomorrow. So hopefully this video should be up by tomorrow the 21st. So if it is, happy Independence Day Belize, otherwise still happy Independence Day. Basically, like I said, the video is called the This or That tag. So basically you're given two options and you're either going to choose this or that, right? I have a total of 18 different things on my this and that list, and I'm probably just going to throw in like 2 extra ones so we can give it just an even number of 20 items. So I'm going to go through it. It's in no particular order. It's mostly like food, and then it goes into like places and just other things. So I'm going to go through it, and if you're Belizean, I tag you to do this video. And if you've ever been there, you might recognize some of the things that I'm going to talk about in this or that tag. So definitely let me know what's one of your favorite things about Belize, or maybe your favorite food that you've tried there, or anything like a fond memory of Belize. And just go ahead and leave it in the comment box down below, and I'll just check that out and we can share opinions. So number 1 on the list is Dutch cheese or happy cow cheese. This one is like really easy for me because I hate Dutch cheese. I just don't like the taste. It just has this like chalky, like just a gross taste to me. I like creamy mozzarella style kind of cheese. So the happy cow cheese is very similar to that. It's very like creamy and just yummy, like just really good. Number 2 is powder bun or Creole bun. This one I love both, but my favorite is powder bun. And unfortunately, powder bun for me will never be the same because typically every time I go to visit, or my family goes to visit and they come back to the States, my grandmother always like makes it and sends it for us. But if you saw my life update video, you would have known that my grandmother passed away, so no longer gonna have grandma's powder buns. The next on the list is Jenny cake or Creole bread. I have to say Jenny cake because that's like more easy. I eat it more often than I do Creole bread because we don't know how to make it here, and it's only in Belize that I have it whenever I do have it. But my mom typically makes Jenny cake all the time, so I eat that more often, so I'm going to say Jenny cake. Number 4, fried jack or flour tortilla. I like both again. Flour tortilla, I could go without it because I typically eat that most of the time too because my mom, that's mostly what we make. We make flour tortilla or corn tortilla. So I always eat flour tortilla all the time. So I have to say fried jack because that's not something that we eat all the time, but when we do, it's good. So when I was watching Tahita's Belizean tag, she talked about how she likes to eat it with refried beans, and yes girl, refried beans and fried jack, or the fried jack with happy cow cheese. So good. No, one of my favorite is fried jack and Maggi soup. Number 5, Ovaltine or Milo. So as Belizeans, this is one of the main things that we drank growing up. So for me, I like to drink Ovaltine. I used to drink Milo a lot, but as I'm getting older, I drink more Ovaltine, so I have to say Ovaltine. Number 6, now this one is a place, actually 2 places, and it's Kikaker or San Pedro. I've been to both, but I've been to Kikaker more because I love Kikaker. So I would pick Kikaker for this option. But this I love Kikaker. It's so like chill, it's so quiet, it's not as busy. There's not really any cars, just usually go-karts or bicycles on the island. There's a couple here and there, but You hardly see that. You just get this good vibe when you're there. You're there to like, if you want to go and just chill your mind and just relax and get away from everything, Kikaker is the place to go. Number 7, Belkin beer or Lighthouse beer. For me, I don't drink beer, so none of this for me is an option. But I know like Belkin is really popular there because like the main beer or whatever. I mean, at least growing up, that's all I ever see was Belkin. So I'm gonna say Belkin because that's what I remember, but I don't drink beer, so I can't tell you how it tastes. Number 8, Smart or Digicel. Now these two companies are actual cell phone companies. Like we have AT&T and T-Mobile here. Well, over there they have Digicel and Smart. That's kind of like the main carriers for all of the Americas, like Central America and so forth. I've never personally had any of those because when I was growing up we didn't have cell phones. And then I moved to America when I was 10, so I never got the experience of having a cell phone there. From what I know, and I'm gonna just go based on what my family used, I'm pretty sure that they use Digicel, so I'm gonna say Digicel. Number 10, and these are like two super grocery stores. So you know, like we have Target, like Super Target and Super Walmart. So there we have Brody's and Save You. I've never really gone to Save You much. I've been there a couple times, but usually we go to Brody's. So I'm gonna say Brody's. Number 10, Ideal or Coke. This one is a little hard because they're two kind of different things, because one is like a drink and one is more like a popsicle light. The Belizean Coke is very different from Coke here in America, so there's a different taste and everything. So my pick is Ideal because that's kind of like a popsicle. It's frozen. There's like different flavors. There's like plain, or you can get Milky Way. Milky Way is my favorite. I like the Milky Way purple, like lavender colored Ideal. Those are so good. And then they had one that's like a Tambran Ideal. That's really good too. So Ideal is my favorite thing. Number 11 is rice and beans and stewed chicken or rice and beans and stewed beef. I have to say rice and beans and stewed chicken because I love chicken. Give me chicken all day, every day I eat it. Actually, I think I skipped a number, so that was 10. Now I'm going to 11. Number 11 is tamales or dukuno. This is a tough one because I love both, but I have to say dukuno because I don't get to eat that very often. Number 12, city or village life. I'm gonna say village life because that's all I really know. I never really live in the city. It's cool, but I've always lived in the village, and my dad's family, they're all from like down south of the country, and it's like super village. Like when I say village, there's no AC, there's no like running electricity, there's no running water. You have to go to shower at the river, you wash your dishes, you wash your clothes, everything you do at the river. Number 13, this is my favorite thing off this whole list because I'm a huge meat pie lover. So in Belize we have a couple different ones, but the two that I'm gonna name is Dario's meat pie or Belizean meat pie. Dario's is the lady who makes the Dario brands of meat pie, and then Belizean meat pie, I'm not really sure too much about that. But the Belizean meat pie, when I've had it before, they just taste kind of bland. They don't really have much flavoring to it. But Dario's, it's so like nice and flavorful and just yum, and I love it. I'm gonna pick Dario's over Belizean. So if you ever go to Belize, and if you go to Brody's, I know they sell it. They sell Dario's or Belizean meat pie. Try the Dario's meat pie. You'll love it. Number 15, corn taco or flour tacos. Corn tacos, those are my favorite. Number 16, conch or lobster. From that list, I don't really have an option because I'm not a fan of seafood and I usually only eat salmon. I've tried lobster one time, I think, but conch I've never tried it, so I can't pick any. I'm gonna say none. Number 17, bread pudding or black fruit cake. I'm not really a big fan of bread pudding because my mom usually makes it, so to me it's just kind of a norm thing. You can get bread pudding here. I mean, it's definitely different, but I don't prefer it. But black fruit cake is really good. It's been a while since I've had it because they're kind of a process to make, and usually they make them during like really special occasions, so like Christmas or New Year's or just any like big major times. But usually Christmas, black fruit cake is very, very popular. And when you eat black fruit cake, you can't like say, okay, I want like this big of a piece of cake. You can't have like a big piece. You have to have like a tiny little piece. Reason being is because the black fruit cake, it contains rum. And if you take a big huge piece like this, by the time you finish eat that, you're gonna be like, woo. Number 18, mangoes or guava. Definitely guava because I don't like mangoes. Sometimes I'll eat like a little piece of mango, but I typically don't like mangoes. It makes me sick. For my next two, I'm going to just think of something because I want to make this even, bring it to 20. So for number 19, I'm going to say, I'm going to choose schools, like high schools. So we have the big high school. Pelote High School is an all-girls high school. Well, we call them colleges, so all-girls college, but it's basically high school here in America. So we have Pelote, and then we have St. John's, which is co-ed. My mom always told me that if we lived there, she would have sent me to Pelote because it's an all-girls school and it's a really good school over there. So although I think I would have wanted to go to St. John's because it's co-ed, I mean, who wants to be stuck with a whole bunch of girls all day every day? I think if I lived there, I would have gone to Pelote, so I'm gonna pick Pelote for that reason. And for my very last one, I'm going to pick two different cities. I'm gonna pick Corozal or Cayo. I'm gonna pick Cayo because that's my favorite place. If I ever move back to Belize, I think I would want to live in Cayo. It's just so beautiful there. Lots of mountains, and I just like the vibe, everything, and not too much violence compared to the city. So guys, that was it for this video. I think that you might hear my little accent here and there because I just came back and so it's still kind of in me. But usually, like, as time goes by, like after it's been like a while since I've been there, then it's harder for me to have my accent on camera. I talk it more in the house but not really on camera because it's just, I don't know. But because it is a Belizean version of a this or that tag, you know, I had to kind of like throw it in there, you know, so you guys can hear a little something. But anywho, thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned. I have a Cozumel vlog that's gonna be up after this video, so definitely be on the lookout for that. And then I have my Cuba one, which I'm so excited for that video. I just had so many beautiful like scenery, so I'm really excited about that. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, don't forget to do so. And if you have anything you would like to share, definitely leave it in the comments down below. Like I said, if you have something, you know, from the video that you want to compare with me or throw something else out there, definitely leave it in the comments down below. But guys, thank you so much for watching and tuning in today. So until next time, I want to talk to you later. Just kidding. I don't know if you understood me, but anyways, I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.